there's always something that needs a little fixing on Farpoint Farms.
Hey guys, it's Eric, owner of Farpoint Farms here in the mountains of North Carolina, and today I wanted to talk to you about this. This is my Husqvarna TS354D. If you remember in the spring, I picked this thing up with, 14 hours I think it had on it. Now it's got a little over 60, and would you believe it actually has a problem? We're just at the beginning of winter. This tractor does get used a lot during the winter, not so much for plowing like its predecessor, but it does get used for, moving equipment, moving hay, moving feed, stuff like that around in the snow. The reason I picked the 354D and the tractor that I had before, which was the GT52XL SI, both those tractors had the K66 Tough Torque transmission, which is a good garden tractor transmission, but they both also had an extra feature, locking rear diff. These were electronically locking rear differentials. The other one, the GT54, it never had any issues. I had that for many, many years, and it just worked. This one here, I noticed when it snowed last time, I got stuck, like really stuck, and had to use the Kubota tractor to pull this thing out of this mess. And I noticed when flipping the switch here, the electronic locking diff mechanism, well, nothing happened. There was no light, and so I got concerned about that. I've done a little bit of electrical diag, and it turns out that the fuse for the locking diff blew. Weird. Okay, so I thought, well, that's unusual, but maybe, who knows, I don't know. But so I replaced the fuse, turned the key on, and you'll hear it does engage and disengage now, but it doesn't stop with the engage. So let me go ahead and flip the switch to the key on here. Hopefully y'all can hear this, but when I turn it on, that. And that's not good. It is allowing the little little electric actuator to turn on and move, but then it continues to stay activated. And so I'm gonna put this thing up in the air. I've got it on the scissor lift here. I'm gonna raise it up, and I want to take a peek underneath to see what's going on. The actuator is quite expensive. 175 bucks is the cheapest I've been able to find it online. This is under warranty. It's got a 3-year warranty, but it's such a hassle to lose half of my winter. If I took this to the local Husqvarna dealership, got to hook it up to the trailer, drive the trailer into town, drop it off, that's an hour and a half round trip for me. Then I do that, and it might be 4 or 5 weeks before that thing gets fixed, and I just don't have that kind of time. So it looks like, even though it's under warranty, I'll probably end up having to fix this myself. Anyway, I want to get it up in the air. I want to take a look. The bigger part of this video is the fact that this is an issue, and I have not seen it listed anywhere else online. I haven't seen anybody else on any of the forum posts, saying that they'd had a problem with it. So it could be a fluke. Certainly my other one didn't have this issue, and I got rid of it with, I think, 475 hours, something like that. This one, having just shy of 61 hours, should not have this problem. But let's take a look. Go ahead and take this off of the mount. Let's get a flashlight and see if we can see what's going on with that actuator, and see if maybe there's something sticking in there, or if it's something that we can fix without replacing. All right, probably not too easy to see, but this is the actuator. So I'll have my assistant push the button, and we'll take a look and see what's going on here. Go for it. It just seems weak. Just seems weak. It does move back and forth, but it just doesn't seem to have enough oomph. How very strange. Well, I'm going to lubricate everything and see if that makes any difference, but I don't see anything damaged. I don't see anything binding. So very unusual, but want to make you aware of that. I'll go ahead and lube it up, and I'll let you know before I wrap up this video if it made any difference. All right, so we've lubricated a lot of stuff with silicone. Go ahead and flip it. All right, and again. And as you can see, it's gotten better. It's only clicking once or twice or not at all. So it certainly is an improvement.
I guess it's something I'm just going to keep an eye on. I certainly don't want to spend the money on replacing anything if I don't need to. But I wanted to make you all aware of it. It's an expensive tractor, top of the line for Husqvarna, or at least it was when I bought it. And I wanted to stay in good shape. I hope to get at least 500 hours out of it before turning it over to somebody else. And certainly we do use it a lot during the summer for doing garden work, and that requires that lock and diff. And during the winter in the snow, it definitely requires the lock and diff. So I'll keep you updated. This is Eric, the owner of Farpoint Farms. I'll see you next time. Take care.